Let me tell you the fascinating story of You Will Die in 6 Hours, a gripping Korean thriller from 2024. This story is about fate, choices, and whether we can change our destiny. I'll walk you through everything that happens in a way that's easy to understand. The story begins with Lee Jong-yoon, a young woman who's struggling with her life. She lives in a basement apartment, works multiple jobs to make ends meet, and feels like she's not moving forward in life. On her birthday, she meets a mysterious man who tells her something frightening: she will die in exactly 6 hours, at midnight. At first, she thinks he's just another strange person on the street, but things start happening exactly as he predicts. This mysterious man shows he can really see the future when he correctly predicts that Jong-yoon's friend won't show up for their meeting. Instead, her friend appears with her boyfriend at a movie theater, having completely forgotten their plans. This makes Jong-yoon start wondering if maybe this man is telling the truth about her death too. We learn more about Jong-yoon's past. She used to work at a place called the Maze Club, where she would go on paid dates with clients. These weren't romantic dates, just 3-hour meetings where she would accompany clients to meals or walks, earning 400,000 won each time. She had one regular client who always chose her but never seemed happy during their dates. This turns out to be important later in the story. The mysterious man shares his own story. He started having these visions after his girlfriend died a year ago. He saw her death in a vision but couldn't prevent it. Then at her funeral, he saw another vision of her friend dying, and that came true too. He discovered that all these women had worked at the Maze Club, and he's been trying to prevent more deaths since then. As midnight approaches, Jong-yoon and the mysterious man try to figure out who might want to kill her. They visit her old stalker's apartment, but he has already left. Everything leads them to a warehouse, where Detective Park appears. He's been investigating the maze-related murders, and at first, he accuses the mysterious man of being the killer. But here's where the story takes a big twist. Detective Park himself is revealed to be the real murderer. He's been killing women who worked at the Maze Club because he believes they're evil and need to be rehabilitated. He sees himself as some kind of moral crusader, cleaning up society by eliminating people he thinks are corrupting it. At exactly 12:01 a.m., Detective Park stabs Jong-yoon, and it seems like the mysterious man's prediction has come true. However, there's another twist. Jong-yoon survives because the mysterious man had given her his protective vest earlier. This is particularly significant because the man explains he can't see his own future, which allowed him to change the outcome of events. The knife didn't go deep enough to kill Jong-yoon because of the vest. The story then shows us how everything connects. Detective Park had been covering up crimes related to the Maze Club, and his partner had suspected something was wrong. The mysterious man's girlfriend and the other victims were all connected to the club, and Detective Park had been systematically killing them while pretending to investigate their deaths. The ending jumps forward 1 year. Jong-yoon meets the mysterious man again, and their conversation reveals how things have changed. He tells her he doesn't have visions anymore, but shares one last vision he had of her. She will die peacefully as an old grandmother, surrounded by a loving family in a warm home. This is a beautiful contrast to the violent death she almost experienced. The story explores several deep themes. It questions whether fate is fixed or if we can change it. The mysterious man originally believed he couldn't change what he saw in his visions, but by giving Jong-yoon his protective vest, he proved that the future can be altered. It also looks at how people judge others. Detective Park thought he had the right to decide who deserved to live or die, while Jong-yoon and the other women were just trying to survive in a difficult world. Most importantly, it's a story about hope and change. Jong-yoon starts the story feeling trapped in a life she didn't want, living in a moldy basement, and working jobs she hates. But by the end, we know she'll have a long, happy life. The mysterious man also finds peace, moving from someone haunted by visions of death to someone who can finally see a hopeful future. The story ends on a positive note, suggesting that even when things seem darkest, there's always a possibility for change and happiness. It shows that sometimes the people who seem strange or threatening might actually be the ones trying to help us, while those in positions of authority might be the real danger. Through all its twists and turns, It reminds us that our fate isn't sealed. We can change our destiny with the help of others who care about us.